our dough, chaps. We've done our dough.
Hello, welcome back. Episode 72, Form King. It's going to be a brief 20-minute recap of Cox Plate Day. Let's start with Caulfield Cup Day last week. It was one of those terrible days where you just, in my case, completely wrong, basically on everything. And the track it sort of felt like it was favouring leaders a bit. The Cup itself, the result, River of Stars running second, I don't know if you can predict things like that. I don't know if that's just the way the race pans out or that's just a stayer peaking later in the prep and the form isn't really on paper. But yeah, just no good for me. So let's actually go through it bit by bit and just check where it all went down. So race 1, Amping Lass and Kaleo, okay runs, nothing special. McEwen didn't come anywhere. Race 2, Deal Done Fast was a decent 4th. Race 3, Just Kick, wrong about that again. Future Frankie, sort of same deal. Lufita, no good. Race 4, Star Trip was scratched. 10 Tyrus won. That was a good flip to back that. That is just a horse that wins, a horse that has the acceleration to overcome difficulties. I mean, I only paid $230 in the end. We had it at $260, but still, it was a moral victory. Race 5, New York Luster ran 3rd. That was a good run. We were unlucky to just miss the Quinella. We had Stretton Angel that paid 10. That was a really top-line group horse running in lower grade where that would have been the next pick. That paid 11. Soft Love came second. Race 6, Arabian Summer was a good 4th. We had Ray Magnario. That was over the odds. It was one of the better horses in the race. It had a bit of weight, but once it got out of that pocket, it just flew. So that was good. That paid $650, just over the odds. Race 7, Fruvia Wrong. Salty Pearl was a good 4th. Get a Good Feeling was a good 3rd. So that was okay. Salty Pearl was $23 last week, and now the favourite in one of the races today, Moonee Valley. Race 8, Here to Shock, totally wrong. Private Eye got the best run up forward and was way too good. Here to Shock just fell out of it. Race 9, Deacon loomed up to win but faded. Zardozi, no good. Presage Nocturne had this each way, just missed 3rd place. Was overtaken by Valiant Kings, that were an extra $9 back. And then, yeah, race 10, no good. Randwick, Generosity is a favourite. That went down. Clear Thinking was a winner. That was good. We got it locked in at $4.80. That came in at paid about $4.30 or $3.80 on the day. Race 8, Imperial Force, no good. Race 9, Within the Law, Royal Patronage, no good. We had back Chaywolf previously, but overlooked it. So overall, got back $20 out of the 50, which I think is generous. I think I deserve to win, to reach a lot less for an effort like that. But that is racing, and you shouldn't be deterred from one week to the next. So it's just as likely to say it will be an outstanding day. So with that said, let's have a look at what's on offer. So group racing in Melbourne and Sydney, but obviously Cox Plate Day, fantastic day, quality from start to finish. Let's recap where we're actually at. So racing would still be around the 5.5-6%, and sport was really good. So we had $20 on the Golden State Warriors versus the Lakers with the promo of whoever scores first gets an instant payout. So actually the Lakers scored first. They were the outsiders at $2. So anyone who backed the Lakers instantly wins. And then Golden State did end up winning easily by about 10-15 points. So got back 36. So the sport odds returns have improved. Racing's gone down slightly. Overall's a little bit down, just over 2%. And on we go. So, Moonee Valley, race 1. Cannonball's quite capable. It's got a lot of weight. It's first up, but this could go back and run on pretty fiercely. If it's a track similar to last night at Moonee Valley, which was pretty backmarkerish, pretty run on, you didn't have to lead to win. Cannonball could be a good place chance. Major Share was really good last preparation. It's had a few trials to get ready for this. Barrier 6 probably will sit off the speed. That could be quite good. Philosopher might go forward from 1 and compete with Tonkin. With Red Hot Nick scratched from the race, it changes things a little bit. That would have gone forward and injected a bit of pace. Beast Mode probably will go forward. Don't Hope Do is quite capable. Tonkin was really good in that excellent quality race behind Persian Spirit, running second. It might be a wise choice just from Barrier 3 to take a little bit of a sit here, but now with Red Hot Nick out, it doesn't matter as much. It is a small field. We know about favourites in small fields. It's not always the best thing to do. So what we will go for is $2 wins $2 the wheel of Tonkin, $1 each way Major Share, $1 the place Cannonball, Quinella Box 1, 5 and 9, because it was 1, 3 and 9, but Red Hot Nick is out, but we'll get a small amount of money back for that scratching. So 1, 5 and 9, but not a race 1, certainly not a race to go over the top in, just a starter. Race 2, the Red Anchor Stakes, 1200 metres, 3-year-olds Group 3. This one's a better betting race. There's something in this I actually really like, I want to load up on. Prince Tycoon was okay in Queensland, battling down the straight. It's won at Caulfield before, so it sort of has got that acceleration to win at these shorter, sharper Caulfield / Moonee Valley tracks. Napoleonic was really good, winning in Sydney in a lesser grade. I think it was like a maiden somewhere. It was a 68 grade at Warwick Farm. Just got the job done, looked big and sort of tough, and then at Rosehill just jumped to Group 2 and was pretty good behind Mahuna and Beekman and Co, so only a few lengths off. So that's going to try and cross in barrier 9. James McDonald on, that's a deserving favourite at 330. Virtual Illusion comes over from Adelaide. It's had 2 runs, 2 wins, where it's sort of gone back to 10th and just run on down the straight. One of them, it sort of defied the pattern, ran on and just gobbled them up. So if the speed is on, that's a definite place possibility. Barrier 2, it might sort of get trapped on the fence, so that's not ideal. St Edward is probably going to go forward and compete for the lead. It's at third last time. Before that, it led all the way. Ornithology, that's a 1 start for 1 win. That's at 4. This is a classic case of some horses that have had group exposure versus some horses that have won maidens really well. Caccione obviously ran second to St Edward in that same Moonee Valley race. They both had experience here. Palm Angel's the one. If we go back to last prep, I mean, it's one listed at Caulfield. Then it has one at Caulfield beating My Gladiola, which we've seen what that's done in recent runs. Ran 13th in a Group 1 behind Devil Knight, but that can always be forgiven. And then it's had a couple of trials. It ran 10th in that really good sprint race at Flemington over the 1100 metres that was listed, 18 runners, 4 lengths behind My Gladiola this time. And it wasn't really in the best part of the track that day. I feel like the winners were coming from a bit wider out. So I think this is really forgotten at $14 from barrier 8. That's probably good. It'll be able to go back and not have to compete with a few of those horses trying to settle in the 2nd to 5th position. Snow Mercy was good winning last time Moonee Valley, but it did have a nice trail behind the leaders, and then once they rounded the turn, it sort of could hook out in clean air and come home. So it was impressive, but just don't know if he'll get that run again. And then Live, like the name, or like the 90s rock band, this one at Geelong, it motored late to go overcome Iberian Lynx. Like it, just obviously big something great. I just think Palm Angel's really undervalued here. $14, huge, and $4 for the place currently. I just want to have definitely each way Palm Angel. Let's do Palm Angel 2, the win, 1 the place, and then a roving banker trifecta will do Palm Angel Live with 1, 2 and 3, Prince Tycoon, Napoleonic, and that other one. What is that other one? Virtual Illusion to fill the placings, and a Quinella for 1, 2, 3, 7 and 9 for $1.50, 15%. That's race 2. Good betting race. Palm Angel all the way. Race 3, Crockett Stakes, 1200 listed. So startups got James McDonald on, had wins in its early prep, and that's right in a Group 2 and a Group 3, and only been a few lengths off them each time, so top form. Barrier 10. Kajenga, Rohisia sort of been in okay form. Only 1 win from 5 starts. Ran third in open grade last time behind Baduri. Baduri was a good winner. Boubion, Pure Passion. This is over the 1200. I couldn't really find anything that I liked or that stood out. It's a lot of maiden winners. Showcap fits into that category. Tina Aulue. Third at Bendigo on a 64. Quick As was good in that race on Caulfield Guineas Day behind Point Barrow. And Proficient was a good first. That was like 1 start, 1 win. Yeah, too many. 4 ones that are hard to line up. Trey Magnifique is the favourite at 420. This was very good. Also behind Point Barrow. Made a lot of ground. It was hard to make ground that day. Came from 13th. But It is hard to do that at Moonee Valley. If it is a bit of a back runners track and the speed's on, it'll run really well. From barrier 8, we'll go back, but as a favourite, I wouldn't really be taking it. Just the value's not there. Extra Galactic, this is an outsider that I think is quite capable. It won last time as a big favourite at Vase, was odds of $3. Before that at Achuga, it was an outsider. Paying 21, it was 26 last night. After the scratchings, that may have brought it down a little bit, but there's a little bit of money for it. So Extra Galactic is an okay chance, but not a race I would invest a lot in. Too many unknowns and how it will map out. So I'll do a small bet just for the sake of it. Trey Magnifique and Extra Galactic $1 each way each, but that's it. It's not a race I want to invest much in. That's race 3. Race 4, Fillies Classic 1600 Group 2. Salty Pearl comes off the good run last week on Caulfield Cup Day, where it ran 4th behind Ole Dancer. Here you've got Prestige Schnitzel. You've got Enviable, who's the second favourite, just $3.40. Joe back on board. Chris Wallace stable, out of Frankel. This has been running really well in good races. Ran 4 lengths behind Apocalyptic over 1400. And then sort of same deal, 4 lengths behind, came from 10th over 16. Whether it likes Moonee Valley, that's really remains to be seen. First rider here. I certainly wouldn't be taking it. It's had 5 starts for 2 placings. I know it's in top grade, but winning's winning, and no way. Ruska Roma, this has been progressing quite nicely. 3 lengths off Young, 3 lengths off Get a Good Feeling. First rider here. That's paying $6.50. That's quite a likely horse that'll improve. Sunlit Serenade was good last time, putting them away at Seymour. That was a maiden. Hard to know. Angela Starbow. This is sort of the same deal as the previous race, just hard to know. Number 9, Stung, did stand out to me. It's at a done deal. The way that it won at Kilmore, came from the back and just really ran away with it. That might not shape up here, but the $18 seems to be value. There's a few outside, really rank outsiders down the bottom. Just not a race that I'd want to get too involved in. Salty Pearl's too short. Enviable's too short. There'll be a bit of natural improvement for a few of these today. A few of them getting to know Moonee Valley. Yeah, just for me, it's $1 each way Stung. That's all. I'd be probably expecting Ruska Roma to win, but yeah, not a great betting race from my point of view. Race 6, JRA Cup. This is back to being a good betting race. I'll explain why in a second. So, starting from the bottom actually this time, Glentanius, bit of a Moonee Valley run on horse. That's paying 40. So Kingsford. This has been pretty progressive. Going back to the last prep, it won more for Phil over the 2000. It led all the way. Oakbank, same deal. Won over 2500. This is a real chance. It's been this prep. It didn't lead at Balaclava. Went back to 6th. Sort of held its ground. Had a trial. Murray Bridge, it sat a little bit closer. Still not behind anything super top. I mean, it lost to Cartoon Graveyard, but that was a listed race. First up was a listed race. So it hasn't run in like super quality, but if it goes forward, I think it could sort of lead them a merry dance a little bit in a not overly strong race. So that's that. Starum India, a bit out of form. Naval College, sort of same deal. Alan Kerr. These are all going to win races, but maybe not here. Future History really likes Moonee Valley. 4 starts, 2 wins and 2 placings. Loves the track and distance. Loves the distance in general. It was okay last time behind Wood and Verney, but that wasn't an overly strong race, and it was sort of paddling its way into 3rd. Wasn't really like half a length behind them, really attacking. So I think that makes it seem a little bit better. It does like it here. Casino 17, this is an odd choice as favourite. It's sort of a Perth battler that, it did run well also in that same race, the Wood and Verney race, but this comes from the back. I can't really see it. It's 1 start here for nothing. That was in a 100 grade race behind Relentless Voyager. I just don't know I'd be very surprised if Casino 17 was able to win this, going back from barrier 1, sort of being midfield. To me, it's all about Point King. This was first up last year over the same distance, won really well, beat Olger, won by 4 lengths here. It's had a few trials. It's trying to do the same thing, resuming over 2000. It's already proven at the track. It likes dry grounds. I just think that 550 is outstanding. Versus Casino 17, versus a sort of out of form Future History. Middle Earth, that's paying $4.60, and I mean, it's been running at Group 1 level its last 3. It's been about 5 lengths off. That's going to improve dramatically here, but also it's had no Moonee Valley runs. So Middle Earth's a huge danger. I wouldn't be too worried about Casino and Future History. Sir Kingsford may get a really good run in the lead because Point King is going to go back. Future History will sort of sit off them on midfield. Casino 17 won't lead. Middle Earth probably won't lead. So, yeah, Kingsford's going to potentially get a really, really good crack at them. So, yeah, Point King or Middle... Point King with a sort of a wary eye, I think, on Middle Earth, and have something on Sir Kingsford in a very winnable race. That's race 5. Sorry, I'll just go back to my betting sheet and see what we've got here. So Point King $1 each way. Future History $1 each way, but I'm sort of tempted to change that to Sir Kingsford. No, I'll stick with it. Point King, Future History $1 each way. But yeah, Sir Kingsford and Middle Earth keep an eye on. Race 6, Tesio Stakes, 2,000 metres. Jetty Lala and See What I See. Jetty Lala's playing 13. See What I See was 14 last night. It's into 10. So they're the two value runners. Positivity can pull out a run at big odds. It's done this before where it's won at 20s or 30s, or it's placed and paid about 8. So that's paying 40. It was paying 50 yesterday. Keep an eye on that. Jenny Lala, See What I See, over the odds. Moving Out wants a bigger track. She's a Hustler and She's Unusual. These are the two favourites, similarly named. Really good form. She's Unusual comes out at sort of 80, 90 grade in Sydney. First run here, I think that makes it tricky. She's a Hustler that won first up at Flemington over the 1800, beat Morissette. I don't know that that's amazing for this. Second up could be tricky. It's drawn wide in barrier 9. There's a few outsiders down the bottom. I'd be sticking to Jenny Lala and See What I See. So with that in mind, I'm going to do Jenny Lala and See What I See $1 each way. Positivity $1 the place, and a bonus bet $1 for the win. Quinella Box 1, 2, 4, which is those runners, and 9, She's Unusual. That's an okay betting race, medium. Race 7 is the Crystal Mile. I've been big on Rise at Dawn or Prep. That one should like the lead here at Moonee Valley. Golden Part's been consistent. Van Hawk was good last time on Caulfield Guineas Day in the final race. O2 good. The Redemption last time won the Group 3 at Caulfield. Beat Jenny Lala up on the speed. Depends here how much they attack each other. Rise at Dawn's obviously going to go forward. So will O2 good. Pinstripe should just sit off them. It's been okay in much better races. Group 1. It's run in. It does like Moonee Valley, 3 starts for 2 wins. So that was 8 yesterday, now it's 6. Desert Lightning's 1 here. Port Lockroy's out of form. I'll be backing Rise at Dawn. The 370 is quite appealing. Pinstriped, I'm also keen on. O2 good, I like as a horse, but maybe the class today, or maybe just it'll suck in a bit of a speed battle. So yeah, each way Rise at Dawn. Let's have a look. Rise at Dawn, $1.50 the win, actually. We'll just do simple bet here with an eye on Pinstriped. It's race 7. Race 8, McEwen Stakes, another good one. Bridal Waltz, really classy horse. I feel like this could just lead and blow them away. Charmstone's going to go back. Tiger Shark's going to go back. Charmstone's drawn wide, which is probably better for it. Tropicus will go forward. Tropicus, Jigsaw, Bridal Waltz, they'll sort of all be competing a bit for the lead. Vestas might also get in there. Just depends how much work it has to do. But yeah, Bridal Waltz is the default. Charmstone a little bit too short at $2.25. So I'll do Bridal Waltz $1.50 the win, $1 the place. Keeping it simple. Race 9. This is the Drummond Golf Vase over 2,040 metres, Group 2. There's a lot of races over 2,000, so if we actually go up and count them, so we start out with sprints, then race 5, the JRA Cup, race 6, the Tesio Stakes, race 9, the Drummond Golf Vase. All these are leading up to the Cox Plate, so three at the same distance, and then finally we get the Cox Plate race 10. Race 9, Observer's the favourite, coming off that third behind Autumn Boy in the Caulfield Guineas. I mean, it should carry on, but if that was the grand final and this is an afterthought, the $1.70 is a bit short. Options were scratched last week, probably for this, which is a good sign. Kakoi, an outsider. O'Shamus, an outsider. Providence, coming down from Sydney. Chris Waller, not sure that likes to run on. Probably not a Moonee Valley horse. That has got Flemington written all over it. Crown of Russia, this one at big odds at Bendigo, paid 14. Beat Autumn Mystery, that was a heavy track. Since then, it's run 2 lengths behind Autumn Mystery and then 2 lengths behind Options on dry. I think there's value in there. Craig Williams on board, could go forward. Crockett Deal, this was good up on speed at Warrnambool, ran away with it. That was on soft. Hasn't really done anything on dry, but that's sort of in the mix. I just want to Crown of Russia. I think that there's a little bit of value in there, and we know that Moonee Valley, if it does get a soft run up on the pace, it might be okay. So bonus bet for the win, a $1, $1 for the place. Race 9, let's have a look. Oh, sorry, that was race 9. Race 10, Cox Plate. Okay, this is the big one, the feature. Low infantry man, I've got no respect for. I think it's out of its grade. Same with attrition. Antino, this has been really good. It's done nothing wrong. It was stiff to lose to Sodelius last time. It'd be great if this could just round, if this could be sitting somewhere up on the speed and then just take off like it can do and put like 5 lengths on them on the turn. It'd add a lot of spice to the race. I think it'd be a very deserved winner. It's been running well. Buckaroo's just been going good without being spectacular. Third behind Globe in that race where I said the Globe should have been 1,000 to 1 or 5,000 to 1. I still want to do a dig into the sectionals of that and how it won that race. So Buckaroo's in the mix. Via Sistina, it's a 220 favourite. We're all thinking about how dominant it was in this race last year. It's been okay this prep, but hasn't really set the world on fire. I wouldn't be too carried away with the price. Treasure at the moment looked like a world beater. Had beaten Mr. Brightside. Then it was second behind Pride of Jenny, and then second behind Globe. Maybe those 2 runs were just easing its way into this. Barrier 1 should get a good run. Not many will go forward, so it could get a good run up on the speed. Nepotism's got a very lightweight, will go back. And then Aliana, didn't really get a full crack at them behind Sodelius. It was a little bit stuck. It tried to get out. I thought the run prior to that was really good behind Brightside and maybe very excited for this. Whether it's a Cox Plate winner or like fully up to the grade, I'm not too sure, but I still want to have something on it. I feel like it's really going to improve. The money's come as well a little bit. It was 8 last night, now 750. So Aliana each way for me. Let's have a look at what I've put down. 150, the winner dollar place Aliana, $1 each way Antino. And then an exacta for Treasure at the moment and Aliana into 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, just for $1, 12.5%. I think at Treasure at the moment, and that was a bit of a trade-off. But yeah, Antino, very likely. Very likely. It's a smaller field, so it will depend where they sit. I can't see a lot of speed in it, so Antino probably gets a bit of a benefit out of that. It can sit up on the front and kick away. So that's Moonee Valley, and then let's have a quick look at Randwick. Race 1. This is a race for first starters. The Kirkham Plate, 1,000 metres. Predation was a trial winner. I like the name. Instead of Capitalist, that's paying 9. Paying 10 yesterday, so $1 each way there. Race 2, race 3, race 4 can all skip. They were just sort of low-grade races. Race 5, young Mr. Grace is the favourite. Just want to have something on Sky Glider. It was a really good, tough win leading in its only run. Drawn really well here. Karen McEwen on, paying $6.50. It was 7s yesterday, so I want to have each way on Sky Glider. Race 6, nothing. This is the Craven Plate. Lindeman's a short favourite. We know short favourites in small fields, but should win. But yeah, that'll just be one to watch. Race 7, Group 2, 1,600 metres. Nothing here for me. Race 8, the Spring Champion Stakes, Group 1. So this is a really good race. Good for betting and a lot of interest. Attica won really well last time coming from the back. That was a Randwick 1,600 metre race. Listed, beat Ruination. Looked really good, but there's not a lot of speed on here. So it's going to go back. It's going to go back from barrier 11. Not a lot of speed on. As a favourite, that's quite concerning. Shangri-La Boy, different story. This is a leader. It's drawn barrier 2. Equal favourite 380. This won a Group 3 beating the Pearls last time. As a horse, I think Attica's better, but in terms of who's going to get the best run, I think Shangri-La Boy is more favourably positioned today. San Giovanni's a bit of a place battler. Not really a battler, but just it hasn't had that authority of winning something yet. Like a group race. Officiate, Federalists, they'll be running okay. Southern Prince has won 2 races, just jumping a few down the order. 1 at 2 at Kembla. The last one won pretty well with some authority coming from the back. That's paying 31. Within the laws in this, after running in a lot of different Group 1, Group 2 races, not sure that the prep's really there. It's drawn wide. Not sure about the $4.80. The Pearls will go forward. The one I want is number 7, Champagne Hero. This is out of the Gay Waterhouse Adrian Bott yard. 5 starts for 2 wins. It had a couple of trials, then it ran nowhere at Newcastle. Then it's won at Newcastle, won by 4 lengths with a lot of authority. Then it's run at Rosehill Group 3, really held up, never got a crack at them. When it got out, it looked really tough and strong. I think this is, if you read between the lines, I think this is a horse going somewhere. It's out of Maurice and Soft Sand. I think way over the odds. Under the odds. This is, lots of value. So currently 20 on the tote, $15 fixed. But yeah, definitely want to be on Champagne Hero. So we'll do $1.50 each way. And then the Quinella box for 1, 2, 7, 9, and 13, which ends up being Attica, Shangri-La Boy, Champagne Hero, Southern Prince, and the Pearls. The Pearls is paying 19. And then race 9 is the Invitation. I'm normally a huge Stephanie Magnetica fan. It's a bit short for me today. It doesn't really like second up. It needs a bit of speed on, but I just think Firestorm is a too classy a horse to be going around at $18. It has had 3 unplaced runs here at Randwick, but some of those have been in better quality races. So yeah, Firestorm at 18 is just outstanding value. It's not overly strong. It's run against better horses than, it's run a close second to Lady Shenandoah, and here it's just got to face Jeren Gong and Dark Glitter and Gangster Granny, which is a good horse. But yeah, I just think that $18 is silly. So something on Firestorm, $1 each way, and that rounds out the day. So that's racing covered. Bets up on, actually we're going to do sport first, and then we'll let bets up on screen. So sport, there wasn't that same promo for NBA, but there was one where if you do a 2-leg same game multi and it loses, you get money back. So that was good enough. That's on PointsBet. So a guy called Wembanyama, 25 plus alternate points, and a guy called Trey Murphy III, 15 plus alternate points. $1.42, $1.27 respectively. Odds of $1.80, so payout of 36. That will be great. That goes today. So that's the basketball. We'll see if we can do 2 for 2. Bets up on screen for today's racing. It's a small but intriguing field in the Cox Plate. I'll be very interested in where they settle. Antino would be a deserved winner. Whether he can steal a break on them, how much Viasasina will eat into that, what Treasure of the Moment can do with a pretty appealing lack of pace. And just to recap those ones that I think are especially great value, Palm Angel, race 2 at Moonee Valley, Champagne Hero in the Spring Champion Stakes, Firestorm in the Invitation in Sydney, Point King here in the JRA Cup, Rise at Dawn here, and that's probably almost all. And Bridal Waltz, can't forget Bridal Waltz. So yeah, have an amazing day. Derby Day next week, and yeah, this is going to be good. Enjoy.
And then came Sweet Liaison as they turned for home. Jefferson, he's been in front every inch of the way. He's out like 2.